Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your trusted source for South African political updates, hard-hitting commentary, and the stories others won't tell. Today, we are unpacking a truly dramatic development in the country's evolving political landscape, one that involves secret trips, a fugitive prophet, and the abrupt fall from grace of a major political figure. In a move that has stunned supporters and political observers alike, the uMkhonto weSizwe party, also known as the MK Party, has officially fired its Secretary General, Floyd Shivambu, following revelations that he traveled secretly to Malawi to visit none other than self-proclaimed prophet and fugitive, Shepherd Bushiri. That's right, Shivambu is out, and the reasons behind it are both controversial and deeply political. Before we get into the full details, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments. This one is going to spark a lot of debate, and we want to hear from you. Let's start with the facts. In a statement released on Tuesday, the MK Party announced that Shivambu had been dismissed with immediate effect. His dismissal followed an internal disciplinary hearing which found him guilty of a serious misconduct and breach of party protocol. At the center of the controversy is his unsanctioned trip to Lilongwe, Malawi, where he was seen attending Shepherd Bushiri's Enlightened Christian Gathering Church. Now, for those who may not recall, Bushiri fled South Africa in 2020 while out on bail. He was facing charges of fraud, money laundering, and other serious financial crimes. He remains a fugitive from the South African justice system, and his flight from prosecution was seen as a major embarrassment for the state. So any South African political figure seen consorting with him, even on what they claim is spiritual business, is bound to raise more than a few red flags. What's shocking here is that Shivambu allegedly never informed MK Party leadership of his travel plans. According to multiple insiders, the trip only came to light after photos surfaced online showing him seated comfortably at Bushiri's church. The backlash was swift. Party members were outraged, and questions began pouring in. Was this a personal trip? Was it a political meeting? Was there money involved? Why visit a man wanted by South African law enforcement? Instead of offering answers, Shivambu reportedly stayed silent, refusing to give a full account of his actions. That silence may have sealed his fate. The MK Party acted quickly, launching a formal investigation and internal disciplinary hearing. According to the party, the evidence was clear. Shivambu had violated party rules, damaged the organization's credibility, and betrayed the principles the MKP claims to stand for. The decision to dismiss him was apparently backed by none other than MK Party President Jacob Zuma himself. In internal discussions, Zuma was quoted as saying, "No one is above the organization." That's a powerful statement, especially coming from a man who has often been accused of putting personality above principle. But in this case, Zuma is standing firmly behind the NEC, the party's top executive body. Political analysts are now saying that the move may actually work in MKP's favor. According to Sandile Swana, a respected voice on party dynamics, the swift and uncompromising dismissal of Shivambu signals that MKP is trying to build a disciplined, scandal-free political identity, one that contrasts sharply with the ANC's legacy of corruption and internal chaos. Swana points out that this is more than just a disciplinary matter, it's a political strategy. By removing a high-profile figure over misconduct, MKP is sending a message to its base and to the nation: they will not tolerate ethical breaches, no matter who you are. But there's more beneath the surface. Shivambu, as many of you will know, has a controversial history. He was once a prominent member of the EFF and known for his confrontational style and dramatic flair. His entry into the MK Party was seen as part of the party's broader attempt to bring in youthful, energetic, and somewhat rebellious voices. But that gamble may have backfired. His association with Bushiri, who remains a deeply polarizing figure in both religious and political circles, threatens to drag the MK Party into the kind of scandal it's desperately trying to avoid. Let's not forget that Bushiri's escape from South Africa was riddled with unanswered questions. How did he flee? Who helped him? And why has there been no successful extradition, despite numerous requests from South African authorities? The optics of any political figure appearing alongside him are dangerous, to say the least. Some critics are now suggesting that Shivambu's visit could have been more than just a prayer session. It may have involved money, strategic alliances, or even campaign planning for the upcoming by-elections. As of now, Shivambu has not released a public statement, but sources close to him say he may contest the decision, claiming the trip was personal and spiritual in nature. If that's the case, the coming weeks could see legal and political battles over the legitimacy of his dismissal and whether the party followed due process. Meanwhile, the MKP is scrambling to restore order. They are expected to appoint an interim secretary-general within days. The move is meant to reassure members and the public that the party remains united and operational despite the drama. But here's the critical question: is the MK party doing this purely out of principle, or is it an effort to protect its image ahead of 2020's crucial local government elections? Remember, MKP is still new on the political stage, and it's fighting for credibility against major players like the ANC, EFF, and DA. If it begins to show cracks this early on, it could lose the momentum it gained during the 2024 elections. What's also important to watch is how this saga might shift internal power dynamics within the MKP. Was Shivambu acting independently? Or was this part of a broader factional campaign that failed? Who stands to benefit from his removal, and could this be the beginning of an internal purge? We also have to consider how the public sees this. Many ordinary South Africans are tired of political parties acting with impunity. The idea that a senior party official can visit a fugitive, lie about it, and then expect to keep their job, that's unacceptable. If MKP can truly walk the talk of accountability, they may gain trust where other parties have failed. But as always, the devil is in the details. The real test will come if Shivambu challenges the decision and exposes the internal conflicts within MKP. We'll be watching that story closely. So, what do you think about Floyd Shivambu's dismissal from the MK party? Was it the right move? Is the party serious about discipline, or are we seeing internal battles disguised as moral accountability? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more hard-hitting political commentary, and share this episode with others who care about the future of South African politics. See you next time.